Hello everyone, it's Miss Hayes, and I know it's been a long time since I made a video, and as everyone can see, I no longer have braid locks. It's a long story, well, not really a long story, it's just I was 2.5 years in when I decided to cut them off. I cut them off yesterday. Um, and I cut them off because they had become really unhealthy. Um, and I insert some pictures on how they had grown out and everything. Had a lot of life changes, divorce, all that, move, everything. So I started letting other people retwist my hair, and sometimes people retwist your hair and they don't care about the health of your hair, they just retwist it. So I lost one of my locks, and I had somebody reattach it, but of course they didn't reattach it properly, so it came out again. So it was right in front on the side, so I always have to finesse some kind of way to make it look nice. And it wouldn't keep a, because it was so much hair in the front, it was less locks, more scalp than anything, so it couldn't hold a retwist for nothing. These are the twists she just did on probably a few hours ago. So these are my twists. I may go later on. I'm gonna see how I feel the first month, and if I don't like the twist, I will do the braid locks on it. So that's, it's still up in the air if I'm gonna keep the 2-strand twist. I thought my hair was gonna be so much thicker than what it was, but I guess I have low porosity hair, and it was just like kind of medium size. It wasn't as thick as I would like. Um, so I wanted to combine some, and I wanted to see if I can get some kind of, I don't know if I would have to get reattachment, get fake locks or what, because it was so thin in the front. It was so thin, and I moved from the city, so I was having a hard time finding somebody to do my locks, to reattach them. I didn't know how to do it, so I was struggling with it. So it was just like time passing, and they're getting more and more unhealthy. I could find people to retwist, but I couldn't find people to repair, to save my hair. So I tried to call out. I called everybody, and everybody was like, "No, I only want to start your hair with comb coils." And I was like, I don't want comb coils. I do not want that. I want braids, or I want 2-strand twists. Nobody. No. You have to start it like this. You have to start it. So my sister, she's a beautician. I called her, and she doesn't even do locks. So I called her. I said, hey, I need 2-strand twists. I said, I can't find anybody to do my locks. She was just like, I don't really do 2-strand twists. She said, I do natural hair, but I haven't really do 2-strand twists or something. I said, well, can you do some braids? And then when I got to the shop, she looked over my hair and everything, and we decided just to go ahead and do 2-strand twists. So she did an awesome job. So now she was just like, oh, I can put this on my website. Now I can. I said, well, see, you can help other clients out, because it's hardly anybody in the town that does braid locks or 2-strand twists to start locks. I said, nobody really does that. I said, you need to special, so you can make some money. I said, because everybody doesn't want comb coils, because I own a cleaning business, and I'm sweating at all times. So I needed something that wasn't going to sweat out. I needed something that I can wear all the time. And on this journey, this time I'm going to interlock my roots, only because I don't have time to get a retwist all the time. I need to go at least 2 months without getting a retwist. And I want to interlock to make sure my roots stay tight because I'm working. I'm mostly like when I work, I usually have my hair wrapped because I'm clean. I don't want no hair shedding on nothing. So I'm having a hat or something and all that. But I'm gonna start wearing like some kind of silk wrap or something on my head because there was a lot of issues too. Me wearing a ball cap all the time, so it was like having issues to the side of my hair. So that's where I've been at. So these are my locks. I'm going to throw them away because really I'm glad to start over because, you know, it was a lot of negativity in my marriage and I really just want to start afresh on my head. I want to get all that negativity away. So I'm starting over. And I can show like so many different sizes. Because a lot of people are like, why am I not getting a reattached? It's because I don't want the negativity. Let me see if I can show different sizes of them. See this one, and this one. And as you can see, all the bleach in there. So, on this side, yeah, see. This one is so much smaller. And the smaller ones were the ones that were in the front, but I had so much scalp in the front, so it was a mess. It was just a mess. Like, so that's how most of them looked. They were, I had 54, but they were like this as thick as they were. I thought they were this the size that I thought, like, this is how thick. For some reason, I thought they were going to be like this thick or something, but they were like that. So you never know what you're going to get when you know. And I don't know if it's from the dye or wood or what was going on or if it's just like my hair. See, some of them still had the braid pattern at the bottom still, but I liked it. I have a problem with it, so y'all can see it. See, there go. I mean, from everybody the way they looked, they wasn't bad. They weren't, you know, they weren't. I don't know if y'all can see. You can see that. Trying to get some light. Probably can't, but they weren't dirty on the inside. I mean, they were fairly clean on the inside. So I wasn't putting a lot of product in them. It was just like, I think they were coming out really probably because of stress. So it just was a lot of that. But we are on a new journey. And I'm really going to try to document this journey because oh my goodness, I'm in such a happier place in my life. I'm like, my business is flourishing and all that. And so I'm in a better place in my life. So I'm more happier to, you know, see where this lock journey takes me. I'm really going to, you know, document this one. So yeah, these are, once again, these are the locks. She did the brick pattern and stuff like that or whatever. Basically just did it like she was doing box braids. But she just gave me a certain amount because I asked for a certain amount because of our grandmother. So that's it. If you have any questions about when I had braided locks or this new journey or what I use just regular what is the shampoo? I use T-Gel shampoo because I have cerebral dermatitis, so I use that. But for some reason I haven't had a flare up lately. But I think it's because I've been using tea tree and peppermint oil. I use essential oils, tea tree and peppermint oil. I use them, so I haven't had a flare up in a while because I have eczema around my hairline also, but I haven't had a flare up in a while because that's what I use. My daughter has eczema real bad too and dandruff, but she been using the peppermint tea tree oil. She hasn't had any problems. And so I use the tea gel at least once or twice a week. And then I use the Dr. Bronner's Castile soap, and that's it. Or I just use an unscented Castile soap if I don't have the Dr. Bronner's Castile, because I use it's the Dr. Bronner's Castile peppermint soap, but I just use the regular Castile soap. It's an unscented kind that I get wholesale that I use mostly to make the soaps and stuff for my business. So I just use that because I have a whole bunch of it on hand. It's just regular unscented Castile soap. So, but if you have any questions, leave me a comment down below or message me or anything. Thank y'all so much for watching. Bye.